Hello everyone, this is Atsushi Hara, air racing spokesperson. Today I want to introduce to you the Magenta new series from Momentum Air Racing. This time we make for the TT02 for the Tamiya TT02 kit for option parts for all of the Magenta color for aluminum parts. And we have whole set in the box here. We call Magenta here because of this color. You can call purple, violet, magenta, many different names, depends on the color code. This color code from aluminum, magenta color, so that's why we call the magenta. The TT02 from Tamiya cars, mostly it's the plastic parts come with the kit. We make most of the top part of the car, except the chassis, suspension arms, and the bumpers. Still we keep using the plastic parts. All of the parts on the top of the chassis, we make all the aluminum parts with the magenta color. Even for the top piece of the gearbox, this is for me the amazing parts. It's so big piece of the aluminum, but the quality is really nice. And I'm sure this is much more solid as compared to the plastic one. A lot of changed the basic design from TT02. The biggest difference is like shock mount systems. For the top cap of the shocks, you can adjust it by the shims spacer. If we want change like 0.1 shim, really small change you can do. And also this is more rigid because of aluminum pieces. So when his car gets the stroke, this shock mount doesn't move at all. So the shock moving like more correctly, and then you can get more tractions. And also the upper link, whole aluminum, adjustable camber with the turnbuckle. So you can set the cambers 0, 1, 2, is even like 0.1 degree. With the setup gauge, you can check the camber, because the camber is really important for the to make the right grip. It depends on the tires, depends on the track size. You have to adjust the camber, but you can adjust with this upper link. And also the upper arm, the holder with the bushing here. So you can, after many runs, maybe gonna be a little more the play, but you can replace this the bushing to make the fresh with less play. And yeah, you can also easily build with this bushing systems. And bushing systems makes more traction sometimes because a little bit more flex. If too much like rigid with everywhere aluminum pieces, it's sometimes too hard. Sometimes you get lost tractions because too rigid. But these bush hands help a lot for the nice tractions. So even slow speed, I think it's I believe have more tractions with the bushing systems. And you can use same pieces front and rear. The gearbox cover same front and rear. Shock mount same front and rear. So it's really easy to adjust it front and rear at the same times. Rear upper link, a little bit different design. Still adjustable camber with the turnbuckle. The rear hub is a different design. So here also you have the holding systems for the hub. And you can see the bushing here, the plastic pieces. So this one also you can replace if after many runs. So easy to maintenance on the car. For the drivetrains, you have the big piece of the shaft in the center and connect to rear and in front. And also this is really rigid. So this piece is when it's more high power, it's more affected because it's so stiff. And the bearing holder for the spike gears. Here also use a plastic piece for standard kit, but you can replace these aluminum pieces. This is also more rigid, and make sure that the center shaft doesn't move much because aluminum is really strong. And the combination with the motor mount here also really rigid. So the gear mesh doesn't much change during the run. So the more you can protect the spike gears and pinion gears. And I believe you can make more top speed, more rigid for the motor mount, because motor doesn't move much. The motor cooling fan with fans includes in the kit. Also cooling down the motors, and then it's easy to put on the car with the clamp system for the aluminum pieces. The shaft drive car, one thing a little bit more to make difficult to put on fan on the side of the motors because of no space. But this one you can adjust the position of the fans on the top, on the side, and also easy to put on, easy to put it out. And the steering systems, this one also a lot of more stiffer to make more the steerings and less play. Car basically more response because of the aluminum rigid stiffness plus less play. Use the bearing here. So I think this makes more the corner speed compared to a stock plastic one. And also front the sensor shaft, the bearing holder with the aluminum pieces here. And all the M logo for the Magenta M logo here. It looks super nice. And also the suspension block here, aluminum pieces with the magenta color. It's really help for the flex wise. The suspension holder also the stiff is help for more tractions because not too much flex it. The battery holder also it's aluminum pieces, so it's help for the cooling down for the batteries when the battery got the hot temperatures. And the plus also super rigid, so battery make sure it doesn't fall out when you crash. And also this is really big pieces, so even looks nice on the car. Bumper support on the top, also magenta logo here with the magenta color. Fashion item for on a bumper. Maybe it doesn't make change the corner speed, but this one a little bit more heavier. So heavy on the front is sometimes easy to get the turning on the corners. So this one also you can use for this, for the setup, for the corner speed. Sometimes easy get more steering with the aluminum pieces because a little bit more heavier. Also looks nice. And the last things, the shocks. I think this is also a really big difference. It's compared to standard shocks because the standard shocks come with no oil friction systems, but this aluminum shocks from Magenta series was oil inside the case. So the damping system is like much more nice, and you can adjust it how much you need the dumping. Depends on the weight of the oil. So if you want lighter weight, move more fast. Heavy weight, move more slow. So you can make a setup. Depends on the motors, the track condition, and tire grip. This fully adjusts oil, and also you can change the spring sometimes for the stiffness. But this Magenta series from EL Racing Momentum series, it looks nice. So I also gonna make my own my own car for join some like TT02 race. I really cannot wait to put everything on my car too. I hope everyone enjoy with magenta color. Thank you.